Hey, welcome back. So let's talk about money. Not the boring, complicated stuff, but real, simple habits that can actually make a difference. Because honestly, money is just a tool. How you use it depends on your habits. But here's the good news. Managing money doesn't have to be stressful or feel like a chore. In today's video, we're breaking down a mix of easy and smart money habits to help you save more, spend better, and grow your cash without feeling overwhelmed. Whether you're just starting out or trying to level up your financial game, stick around. We got a lot to cover. Let's dive right in. All right, first things first, let's talk about spending wisely. We all spend money. That's just life. But how we spend it, that's what makes the difference. The goal isn't to stop spending entirely, because come on, who can do that? But to make sure every dollar goes to something that actually matters to you. So here's some easy habits to help you get a handle on your spending. 1. The 24-hour rule. Okay, so picture this. You're scrolling online and suddenly there's this thing you just have to buy. Happens to the best of us, right? Here's a trick. Wait 24 hours before hitting that buy now button. Most of the time, that gotta have it feeling passes. And if it doesn't, no problem, go for it, as long as it fits your budget. It's a super simple habit that can save you from a lot of impulse buys and regret down the road. 2. Make a shopping list. Another easy habit. Make a shopping list and stick to it. You know how it goes. You pop into the store for bread and milk, and next thing you know, you're leaving with candles, snacks, and that fancy bottle of olive oil. A list keeps you focused and stops those sneaky extra things from messing with your budget. 3. Pay yourself first. This one's a game changer. Pay yourself first. It just means setting aside a bit of money for savings as soon as you get paid, like before you even think about bills or treats. Even if it's just 10%, automating this process makes saving a no-brainer. Over time, it adds up faster than you think. Okay, I get it. Budgeting doesn't sound thrilling. But hear me out. Budgeting isn't about cutting out all the fun stuff. It's about giving your money a plan. Think of it like GPS for your cash. It tells your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. The 50/30/20 rule. First, it just means setting aside a bit of money for savings as soon as you get paid, like before you even think about bills or treats. Even if it's just 10%, automating this process makes saving a no-brainer. Over time, it adds up faster than you think. Okay, I get it. Budgeting doesn't sound thrilling. But hear me out. Budgeting isn't about cutting out all the fun stuff. It's about giving your money a plan. Think of it like GPS for your cash. It tells your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. The 50/30/20 rule. Host. If you're not sure where to start, try the 50/30/20 rule. It's simple. 1. 50% of your income goes to needs like rent, groceries, and bills. 2. 30% goes to wants, dinners out, hobbies, whatever makes life fun. 3. 20% goes to savings or paying off debt. Not loving these percentages? Adjust them. The point is to make sure you're saving something each month without feeling deprived. All right, let's talk saving, because if you're not saving, all that budgeting and smart spending kind of loses its point. The first goal, build an emergency fund. Aim for 3 to 6 months of living expenses in a separate savings account. Trust me, it's a lifesaver when things go sideways. Automate your savings. Here's a hack. Automate your savings. Set up an automatic transfer to a savings account every time you get paid. When it's automatic, you don't have to think about it, and your savings just grow quietly in the background. It's like setting your finances on autopilot. Let's be real, debt can be a serious buzzkill, but managing it wisely can save you a ton of stress and money. If you're juggling multiple debts, try using either the snowball or avalanche method. The snowball versus avalanche method. The snowball method is all about quick wins. You pay off the smallest debt first, then roll that payment into the next one. It's super motivating. The avalanche method, on the other hand, focuses on high-interest debt first, so you save more money in the long run. There's no wrong choice here. Pick the one that keeps you going. All right, saving is great, but saving alone isn't going to build wealth. That's where investing comes in. And yeah, investing can seem confusing at first, but you don't need to be a Wall Street pro to get started. The key is to start small and stay consistent. Start with retirement accounts. If your employer offers a 401k match, don't sleep on it. That's literally free money. No 401k? No problem. Look into an IRA or Roth IRA. Even small contributions can grow into something serious thanks to compound interest. It's like planting a money tree. Just add time and watch it grow. Index funds and ETFs. If you're new to investing, index funds and ETFs are your best friends. They spread your money across a bunch of different stocks, which reduces risk. Plus, they usually have lower fees compared to actively managed funds. Less risk, fewer fees, what's not to like? Dollar cost averaging. Here's a fancy-sounding term that's actually pretty simple. Dollar cost averaging. It's just investing a fixed amount regularly, no matter what the market's doing. This way, you buy more shares when prices are low and fewer when they're high. It's a solid way to take the stress out of investing. Building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. Here are a few tips to keep you on track for the long haul. 1. Track your net worth. Tracking your net worth might sound complicated, but it's actually just subtracting what you owe from what you own. It's like checking your financial report card. Do it every few months to stay motivated and see your progress. 2. Keep learning. Here's the thing. Money management isn't something you learn once and call it a day. The financial world is always changing with new tools, trends, and strategies popping up all the time. That's why it's so important to keep learning. Pick up books by trusted financial experts, watch videos, listen to podcasts, and follow people who really know their stuff. Even setting aside just 15 minutes a day to read or listen can make a huge difference over time. The more you know, the more confident you'll be about your money moves, whether it's investing, budgeting, or paying off debt. Plus, staying informed helps you spot opportunities and avoid common mistakes that can cost you big. Think of it like upgrading your financial toolkit bit by bit. The smarter you get with money, the easier it becomes to make decisions that actually move you forward. 3. Set financial goals. All right, let's talk about setting financial goals, because having a clear destination makes it a whole lot easier to stay on track. Whether it's buying a house, starting a business, traveling more, or even retiring early, having specific goals give you a reason to save and invest. But here's the key. Break those big goals into smaller, manageable steps. For example, if you're saving for a down payment on a house, focus on setting aside a certain amount each month rather than stressing about the total cost. And don't forget to celebrate the small wins, like hitting your first $1,000 saved or paying off a chunk of debt. Those little victories help keep you motivated for the long haul. Goals turn your money moves from random to strategic. When you know what you're working towards, it's easier to skip impulse buys and stick to your plan. It's not about being perfect. It's about making progress, one step at a time. All right, we've covered a lot today, from smart spending and saving to investing and managing debt. The main takeaway? Managing money isn't about being perfect. It's about building simple, consistent habits that make the most of what you have. Start small, maybe with the 24-hour rule or automating your savings, and stick with it. Over time, those small steps can lead to big wins. If you found these tips helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and let me know in the comments which habit you're going to start with. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.